Hey everyone, welcome back to Seekers of the Malediction. I am your host, Pat. Today we got something special brewing. I have been joined by members of Loot Studio. I am Nicky and Fabio and Jason, the community manager. Nicky and Fabio obviously being game designers. And Nicky has accepted my challenge to a game on TTS here. Here she is loading in. So we're gonna play them and hopefully maybe get some questions. But this is also probably a good time that we mentioned doing a giveaway in the future. So this Malediction Legion box I won at my Madison tournament, and we decided we wanted to do something fun in order to give it away. So if you just leave a comment in this video, you don't need to be subscribed though, we would really appreciate it. You will be entered into a drawing in order to win that. And we will pick the winner of the event on July 1st. Now, we are going to open this up to overseas. I don't know how much shipping is going to cost for people that might live overseas. So if you are a winner and you live pretty far away, we'll get an estimate on shipping costs. And if it is, significantly expensive, like over probably like $25, then I might reach out to you for some assistance to get it. If you want to pass on it, that's fine. We'll draw another winner. But yeah, put a comment in the video description below and we will pick a winner on July 1st. So with that being said, let's hop into the Discord and get this started.
Try to win in the long game. You need to shut down specific pieces so they don't overwhelm you early while you start building your army for the for turn 4 or 5.
Awesome.
All right. Hey everyone.
There he is. All right. Well, I'll remain silent. Fabio, again, if you want to just chime in, feel free. I'll let the two Titans duke it out otherwise, and we'll get started here.
Okay, let me just change this thing because just playing Londriel.
You're playing Morrida?
Yeah.
All right. How are you doing, Nicky?
Fine, thank you. I was super glad that you really wanted to challenge me. I love those kind of interactions with the community. With the launch of the game, is very hard for us to get time to organize that, but with Jason's help now it's so much easier.
Of course. Anytime. I will extend that offer to anyone at Loot Studios. I love getting games in and connecting still. All right. Let me know when you are ready. I don't think I'll be sideboarding anything.
Looks like Nicky is sideboarding, so she's going all in competitive for this. She's not taking any chances.
One thing I always tell Fabio and Dan, I do not have the option to not play 100%. My brain just doesn't work like that. So my sister says I don't know how to like things casually.
It's all or nothing.
I feel that.
Those 3 are the best. Probably won't be using you 2, not you 2. Okay, so you 3 go back here. This go here. Okay, everything should be ready now.
All right. Let's roll off for train. Got a 3.
10.
So you first.
Okay.
And for those of you who are watching, if you have any angles that you want to see or anything like that, since I am spectating, I can move things around. Any viewpoints, just let me know in the chat, and I'll be able to adjust accordingly.
Wait, are you done yet? Oh,
sorry?
No, you're good.
Jason, we had a very good question here. Are the lists available? So I assume we have the links for them on the deck builder, if not now, at the very end of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe Pat's deck is already on the deck builder on our Play Network, and then we can also see about Nicky's.
I can't say mine is one of the earliest deck builds on the deck builder.
Yeah, so I know she posted pretty early, but after this match, I can absolutely post links to both decks used.
I can give you the link right now if you need to.
let's go there.
This should be good.
You guys mind if I fire off some questions for Nicky and Fabio? Would that be all right?
Fire away.
Cool. I'm just curious. So, what are your guys' favorite factions to play?
To play. Well, I play my favorite combination of actions. I started liking the Conclave first. I mean, right now I love playing all of them. I can personally say that I like to play with all the Seekers and all the factions. I think every one of them has something that I can find appealing to play. I don't know if this would fit here. This not here. This probably won't fit, I think. Yeah. So this we need to go like right here. But this is fine. But I have something from all the factions that I find enjoyable to play. My favorite started out as Conclave, but as soon as we started like creating more tricksy stuff and Legion kind of took some of that, I really like to like play with mind games and things that you have to adapt to your opponent, and that specific combination is what drove me to Morrida because she fits so nicely on that combination.
What about you, Fabio?
Well, I started playing when the game was about to launch. I went straight for
Oh,
Thundersteps. I love him. And then slowly I moved to Ingor because I like the combination that you can create through Primal Blood and Legion of the Fallen. But finally now, as time progresses, I play mostly with Conclave. So I really enjoy Polinor. And then I do dabble with Morrida and Londriel, but Polinor is like my main guy. I just don't want to let you get close. I'll just keep like pew-pewing you, and that's it.
Follow-up question: what's your favorite factions to design for?
To design for. I think in that sense, Conclave would probably be my number one because I think just from like the fantasy of it, what a mage is supposed to do is very easy to think of wacky things that a mage is capable of doing. So it's like a clear canvas of what you can design for Conclave. While some of the other factions, they're a little bit more tight narratively on what the thematic for it. Like I think Order is the hardest one to design. They really like to play with the board and a concept of fairness, which in a way it's fun. The challenge is fun, but it's also hard to make things that are really out there. One of my favorite ones for that is Enforced Balance, because it plays nicely with how a lot of their strategies can go. It feels it's fair, but it's a little bit more fair for me. And it plays on all the things that they do, but doesn't necessarily like, oh, you do an attack, you move a unit, which are very basic actions for the game. Okay, so now only the last one.
Yep, it's you, and then we'll flip relics and draw. What about you, Fabio? What's your favorite to design for?
Oh yeah, I just don't want to steal the spotlight here from the both of you, but honestly, I think that's a trick question. I I usually the designs that I like most and become more interesting in my mind, I always worry that since they become my favorites, they might become too strong, so I end up over nerfing them, and then everyone has to like slap my wrist and say, "No, Fabio, no nerfs." So so that's a really hard question because the ones you like the most are the ones you end up hating once you're done. And then the ones you didn't really mind, when you start creating them, they start endearing to you, right? So it's really more on the process, and when sometimes a unit is just ready in your mind, like I don't know, like I wasn't there in this part of the process, so I'm just making this up, but like Dead at Arms. someone said, "Oh, dead at arms," then everyone knew what it does, and then that's easy, and then that's fun and fast. But I assume that enforced balance takes a while to figure out.
All right. Got draw 7, and we got our bids out. Got the Warden. Soul Whisper. So you win it. You gonna take board side or
Initiative.
you want initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to take your deployment zone then. So it is this one down here for me.
Okay.
And then do you want me to deploy first?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I got Londriel and a Gateway Guardian.
Okay.
Let
So
me
that
just-
leaves you with
1.
Echo. Okay. Let's make some quick measurements here. This is 4 inches away. 1. Okay. 6 is.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Pat, how nervous are you against playing Nicky?
Not very. I think Morrida has it pretty rough compared to most of the Londriel ones. So Zach loves Londriel as well, or I mean Morrida, and so I know he was deep in the tank figuring out how best to counter this Londriel deck.
Yeah, I initially wanted to get into Morrida too, just because I love the appeal of her and stuff, and then I struggled hard in the beginning, and then finally branched out a little bit more. I mean, I stayed true to my Legion folks, obviously, and kept with like Vorndal, but I definitely want to go back to Morrida. And I think for me, it's just finding time to play and all that stuff to get better. But looks like
I'm hoping Nicky can show me some super sweet tech for Morrida that maybe I hadn't thought about.
I really think that it's more how you play than what you bring in your deck exclusively, right?
Oh yeah.
There's really a lot of positioning that that Morita really cares about. So let's see how Nicky goes.
Yeah, but I mean, I think one of the good thing is I know both of us are going to be playing like the best. What you can do, it's very hard for it to be not enjoyable to see. Okay,
Are you
so
deployed?
yes,
All
I'm
right.
going to deploy just the Dead at Arms and a more to leave me with 7 Echo.
Perfect.
And you can start moving because I have the initiative.
All right. Londriel's just going to go over here.
Okay,
And
I'm
they're
going
like
to
that.
activate the Dead at Arms. I'm going to move 4 to here. To here, and then 6 more here. That's
That's
to 90. Okay,
I go.
you can go ahead.
All right. Guardian's gonna double move. Go here. And then for 1, cast Convoke. Does it
Okay.
resolve?
Yes, sure.
All right. I'm gonna search my deck. And I'm gonna get a priest.
Okay.
And then I'll shuffle.
2 more that you're here.
Okay.
So I think that's all. I'm going to round 2.
Yep. And you pick the first relic.
Yeah, it's easy pick here.
oh, boots is scooting. Not a bad new
I think
draw.
I'm going to take the Martyr on Londriel.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one to have on her.
Yeah.
I think the boots are awesome on Morita, not just for the free move, but because she can do her actions without provoking retaliation.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Crucial.
Wow. I think I'm gonna grab this then on the Guardian.
That Guardian going to be passkey.
All right. Do you want to hit the button?
Yep. First we're going to reveal the last
Oh
one.
yeah.
Okay, and round.
Yep.
So draw 2.
Yes. Oh, and I removed this other relic. All right. I am not gonna contest.
Okay, so you may deploy first, and my designer brain says that you're going to, let's see, a priest.
I am
I'm so surprised.
down to 0. Let's see here. Nope. A little bit closer. Good. All right. Here you go.
Let's see. I have 11. We have 0, right? This can be 3. Okay. I'm going to just be playing Soul Whisper.
All right.
So down to 4. And that is, we're gonna get my Soul Whisper here. Soul Whisper. It's going to be around here.
Jason, can we see what spells and units they have in their hands?
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
The cheating begins. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's sitting right next to Nicky in the office. You know that?
I'm just kidding. All right. Who do you want to go first?
Oh, you can go first.
All right. We will go with the priest, and she'll double pray, and I'll gain 3.
Okay. Right after your first spray, I'm going to be spending 2 to play Drying Oblivion. So
Okay.
now you got to discard a card from your hand randomly, and if it's a spell, you lose 2 echo.
Okay. Do you want to just pick one out of my hand and grab it? I think
Yeah,
that's
you
the
can
best
just
way
grab one.
For sure.
Whatever one you want.
This one. This is
Cool.
definitely a spell. Oh, this is definitely a spell. It's not a protection spell.
You had a good hit rate. I have 20 spells in the deck, so. All right. It goes in the
This is
graveyard,
one-
or does it get banished?
No, it's just discard.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
And you lose the 2 echo that you just gained because of the spell.
Yep. So I'm at 1. All right. Your go.
Okay, I think I'm going to... Well, we cannot play a telekinesis now, so just Soul Whisper here. Let's attempt. Okay, your turn.
All right. We'll go with Londriel. She will. Actually, we're not going to go with Londriel. We're going to go with the Guardian. He'll come over here, I think.
Okay.
And that's good. Oh, taking my model. It's all
How
right.
did I do that?
You somehow
Hijack
dealt
a
it to your hand. She was about here.
That's fine. Tab, okay. I think she was a little bit closer because you wanted to get the Gateway Guardian into protection range, I imagine.
No, it's fine. I
Oh.
don't think you're gonna kill her right here, and
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
move after.
There's a high chance I don't kill Londriel, but it's one of the things, like, I think one thing a lot of players struggle with those hard to kill units is sometimes the plan on the game is not necessarily to kill them. Their job is to be hard to kill.
Mhm.
So if you just like try to hit a wall and you punch a wall and you hurt your hand, that is what a wall is supposed to do.
I like it.
I'm going to be activating the dead at arms then and move him into the forest here. Just here. So it cannot be charged, but he can charge. And let's see if he has charge range. He has. Okay, perfect.
All right. My go?
Yep.
We'll go with Londriel. She's just going to double run to here, I think. And she'll touch the train.
Okay. There's a range of 8 plus 6. Get up to
Oh, and I forgot to mark my mastery. I just realized. You got yours, though.
I'm going to, at the end of your turn, discard the dead at arms just to give my
Sure.
dead at arms persist again. Then I'll activate Morrida. I'll move her once to here. I think she's still okay. And I'm going to be using Necromancy to bring my second dead at arms back.
Sounds good.
So it's going to be right here. Then since you don't have any unit, unless you want to play a Swift
Nope.
for 1, which I don't think you have, I'm activating dead at arms again. Let's see if we can move. Okay. So I'm going to be moving him twice to here. I think I can get him outside of line of sight for Londriel here.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we can just.
perfect.
I think that's good.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Is that the end of the round?
So
You get a relic.
round 2.
Yep.
I'm going to grab the Finger of the Dam is a good one for the Soul Whisper.
Ooh.
Ooh,
All right. And
that would
then
have
draw
hard.
2.
Okay, so increase, draw 2. Do you want to bid for the initiative?
Nope. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
You want me to play first?
I have 7 echo. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Another priest. So I go down to 3.
Priest. Try it.
Actually, we'll put him over here. Okay. Go down to 3.
Three single priest should play you 6. You have how many cards in your hand? 6.
6.
You want to have him that. Well, I have 8 right now, so I think I can do that. I think I'm going to be throwing Stitched Corpse and Flesh Reaper.
All right.
That's Flesh Reaper 1 right here. And Stitched Corpse. Where are you, my little buddy? Right here, Stitched Corpse 1.
I'll put you down to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job on the placement there, by the way. This, I don't know if you probably know, right? But this window is too small for a large base, or this gap. I was seeing if you were going to put him there and see if you couldn't walk him, but you could always go around. All right, that looks good.
I think, let me just check the measurements. Okay, this is more than fine. And this would be look here. I don't think I can see him. I'll say I don't. Okay, but this is fine.
Okay. Do you, oh, I'm going to just mark my guy up to 21 so I don't forget because he's as the Everlasting Heart. Do you want to go first?
Yes, in this situation, yes. I'll be
All right.
activating my Flash Reaper first.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to be charging your priest over here.
Sounds good.
Engaging with both.
Okay.
So rolling the first attack for the game. It's Graze. 3 plus 3 is a 6, but still 2 damage.
So Londriel is going to take it with Martyr and then pass it to the Guardian, and it will take 1 damage.
Okay.
All right. This priest that you just charged is going to go. I will take a retaliation. So I'm going to move.
Okay. So it's another 2, which I think is going to be 1 on the Guardian.
Yes. And then, so it moves, and then it will pray for 3.
Okay.
Here go.
Okay, I'm going to be activating the Stitch Corpse.
Okay.
And he's going to be charging Londriel here.
Okay.
It's Graze, which will trigger retaliation, but
It will.
it's 3 damage.
All right. I will take 2 on the Guardian, and then I'll
Okay.
roll. 9 plus 4, 5. Yeah,
That's a
4 is going to hit, so it's going to take 4 damage to you. All right. I'm going to go with the priest number 2. She'll heal 3, or pray for 3, so I'll go to 9, and then I'll heal the Gateway Guardian 2. And it's your go.
To be activating this Dead at Arms here, which is Dead at Arms 1.
Okay.
Charge Londriel, or do I want to charge the Guardian? Londriel can just take the damage for the Guardian. I'm going to recharge the Guardian. Actually, I'm going to be activating the Soul Whisperer
Sounds good.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to move. Actually, here, because she cannot get into. Oops, she cannot get into a single move action to see both of them. For some reason, isn't that why? Okay. I cannot see here. I can see Londriel here.
Yep.
I think I'm going to be shooting at Londriel has a slightly lower defense.
Yep.
So I'm going to be taking 3 damage on her.
Yep.
Pew!
Pew pew.
Still a
Nicky.
Grace, but 2 damage.
Your rolls are just like mine.
Yep. Take 1 on the Gateway Guardian. All right, it's my go. Okay, Londriel will go. She will attack the Stitch Corpse first. 2, which will do 2 damage to it. And then I'll just attack it again and kill it, unless I roll 1. Nope. So I gain 2 mastery for that.
Okay, you still have the Guardian then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be activating Dead at Arms number. Sorry, I didn't activate Dead at Arms number 1.
Nope, I don't think you've
Activating
activated it either. Did you?
number 2.
Okay. Yep.
So let's save the state here just to check if he can get into one move. Would be 4 here. Oh, perfect. So he's going to move twice. Oh, twice now, sorry.
Sounds good.
Move once to get with Londriel and make an attack against her.
Yep.
So that's a 17, and because she's engaged with the Flash Reaper, that is 4 damage.
Yep, I'll take 3 on the Guardian. And then my go. Gateway Guardian is just going to chill there. He gains, oh, regen does not stack, I just realized. So it is going to be only 3 health. And then I think, let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to cast Telekinesis for 3. Put that there, and then I'm going to Telekinesis. You're out of Echo, so you can't counter it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll put him right here. And then I will double swing into the Flesh River.
Okay.
7 plus 3 is 10. I think he's a 12, right?
He's
Yep,
a 12,
so take 3. And then another attack will hit, so take 5. That's him.
Just engage here. I don't think I can. Let's save the state here just to check. But I don't think he'll be able to fit here.
You might be able to. I don't know if you have line of sight though. Before.
I'll check if he fits first. Just
yeah.
Okay.
Looks like you can fit him. Yep.
Let's go back. Oh, I think I didn't save the state. Shoot. Oh, I'll double move him.
Double move. All right.
Just to make sure that he can engage there.
All right. And then Morrida.
Morrida will activate. She's going to take her first move.
Okay. For free.
For free. Six would be here. And just out of it. And I'm going to actually take a second move on her to move her closer to here. And I'll be using 1 AP to do do I do a curse or do I just attack Londriel? I don't think I can get. I should.
And 6. Only 2.
I don't think I can get only 2. I'll be attacking Londriel with Morrida then.
Sounds good.
So it's a graze, so 2 damage.
I'll take 1 on the Guardian. All right. I think that's the round, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And do you want to bid for the initiative?
I do not.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
I think so. Actually, can deploy first.
Oh yeah, deploy first for sure. I don't have any deploys.
Okay. Just also. I think I'm going to be active. I think I'm not going to be deploying.
Okay.
As well. Oh no, you know what? Actually, am going to be
Okay.
deploying another Stitched Corpse. So Stitched Corpse number 2.
Sure.
It's going to come right here.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to be activating first my Flesh Reaper.
Okay.
And I'm going to be shifting to here.
Wait, put it down. Hit escape. Let's save it.
Okay.
Just to, yeah, because. Okay, you're gonna shift over here. That's fine. I think we can do it then.
State. Just make sure.
Yeah, just I don't know if you can clear the base. Because you have 5 inches of movement. If you put it down, it might. Yeah, it's still on my priest, unfortunately.
It can be a little bit close. Let's go back. Wait. Why can't register? It's a little bit less.
Oh no, did it not save again?
There should.
I didn't think
is
you had a
not.
straight line because it has to be. Is it just a straight line, or is it from any part of the base, or is it
It's a straight line.
from any part, or from line of sight though? Could it be from the edge of the base too? Because then you could have it if you can do it from the edge. But if it has to be from the middle, then I don't know if you had it.
Yeah, I can go back here if I need to, but it should have save state.
Yeah.
But it save state.
I got it that time, but
I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to put a copy here
there you go.
of it. There's a lot of elements here. From top down.
Jason, maybe for this moment we can like remove the 1 inch. Like since you're game master, you can do this from all the models.
I
Remove the
think I
nearby
have
marker.
because I think.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go
Okay.
for it. That's your turn.
That's his turn.
Okay. You can delete that one then.
I'd rather not delete it because I don't know how.
Okay. If they're
it
linked.
might react to it.
Okay, that's fair.
It's one of the hard things with playing on tabletop. It's so easier to do when I play physically.
Okay, I will go with. I think we're gonna go with Londriel then. She will attempt to cast for 1. I think you're out of echo again, or oh no, you got plenty. I'm gonna try to cast rewrite for 1.
Rewrite for 1.
Because she's on the terrain. All right. So it resolves. I'm gonna look at the top 2. All right, so the first one I'm going to bottom. And then I will show you the next one and draw it due to my legacy proccing then. Do you agree?
Okay.
So it's reversion, and I'm going to draw it. And then she is going to. I don't really need to kill this Flesh Ripper now, so I guess I'll just wait. She'll double attack the Deaded Arms here.
Okay.
First one, 5 will miss, so take 3. And the second one will hit, so take 5, so a total of 8.
Okay.
Perfect. It's your go.
Actually, removed here. I don't know why sometimes when it's measuring, it takes like a reference.
That is weird that it's showing for you. Your game is
Yeah.
very bugged out. Yeah, you're in range of both of these, so you're good.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be activating the Soul Whisper then.
Okay. And who are you shooting?
Start suffering 3 damage on her.
Okay.
And making an attack on Londriel.
Oh,
so it's a grace, 2 damage.
I'll take 1 on the Guardian.
Now, first normal attack.
Okay.
So that is a hit. So
Okay.
4 damage.
Yep. I will Vicaris Ward it for 3.
Vicaris Ward for 3. Okay, go down to 10. And how much could you have?
I have 10 now.
10.
After casting this.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And then I proc my legacy. So search 1. This one looks like a pretty good one to draw, so I'll show it to you and draw it. Oh, I actually forgot when I showed you reversion. I forgot to and drew it. Oh wait, no, I draw it. Never mind. Yeah, I'm messing up. Okay. Yep. So I'll draw her to manifest.
Okay. And then I'm going to be using her 2nd AP.
Yep.
To attack me. So that is 14, which hits Londriel unless you have anything to buff her defense.
So this will be 4 damage, correct?
Yeah.
So
it's another 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I will take it on the Guardian. So I'll take 3.
Okay.
What's
that?
Actually, sorry. I'm going to take 4 on Londriel. Okay. All right. Yeah, this priest is going to go then, the one that's free. And it's just going to double heal. So heal Londriel 2, heal the Gateway Guardian 2. And that's its turn.
Gateway Guardian has 21 health, right?
Correct, because of the
Nice.
relic.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to be activating this Stitch Corpse over here.
Okay.
And it's going to be charging the Gateway Guardian.
Sounds good.
Single attack.
Yep.
It's a graze, but is 3 damage reduced by 1, so 2.
Okay. I will go with the Gateway Guardian. So it's going to heal 3.
Okay.
And then it is going to double swing into the Stitch Corpse. First one hits for 5, so which is 4.
Yeah.
Yep. And another one, nope, I'll only take 2.
Ooh, nice. Oops. Then I'm going to activate the Dead at Arms 1.
Yep.
Swing at the Gateway Guardian.
Yep.
Once. It's 7. How much health does he have now? 19.
He's at 19.
Right. This would be a grace. So
Take 1.
2. I still have a Stitch Corpse here. Yeah, it's going to be just that. So 2 damage reduced
Go
by
down
1.
to 1. Yep.
And another one.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a hit. So
that will
it's
take
4
3.
reduced to 3. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. My go. Priest is time to get dirty. Just going to hit the Flesh Ripper twice. The first one will hit, so take 3. Second one will also hit and take 3.
Okay.
Priest doing work.
Yeah, Priest is a killer. Priest is one of the units that I've seen kill Thundersteps the most. Non-ironically.
All right, I
The
think
first
it's
is
just
the Priest, the second is the Pagadin.
This Stitch Corpse went, by the way, right? Because it charged. So I think you just have Morrida and the other Dead at Arms to go.
Yes, I mean, I probably have the I'm going to be activating Morrida.
Mhm.
Just to know where I'm going to be placing here.
Yep.
I'm going to place the Stitched Corpse in this position.
Okay, sure.
So
Yep.
I'm going moving her so she move you to here. Let's see if 2 I can start draining next round. Okay, this is perfect for her. So yeah,
Yep.
just going to be moving here and reanimating the Stitch Corpse.
Okay.
Engage with Londriel. I'll start with the Stitch Corpse then.
Yep.
Make an attack against Londriel.
Okay.
It's a nat 1, so you're probably going to be taking
Yeah,
on
the Guardian.
the
And then I get a hit back. Oh, nat 1. 0 back to you. Of course.
totally necessary.
All right, and then you go.
Yes, so the second one is a hit of 14
Yep.
plus 2, so that is 4 damage on her.
Okay. 3 damage, huh? I'll take 3 damage on the Gateway Guardian. Okay.
Okay.
And then the Dead at Arms?
one, Dead at Arms, yeah. So the same thing. 2 attacks on Londriel.
Okay.
It's a graze.
Take 1 on the Guardian, and then I'll kill you.
You could roll a nat 1.
I could have, yeah, right. So I get 3 mastery there.
Now you get +3 mastery.
Yep. All right. I think that's the end of the round, right?
Yep.
All right.
And round.
Oh no, I double clicked it, so go down 10 mastery. My bad. I should have let you, or 10 echo.
10 echo.
Yep.
I really wanted
right.
28 echo.
Good thing we were already at round 5, so it doesn't really matter. All right. So I'm at 20. I will not bid for initiative. And then I am going to. You want me to play first or no?
Yeah, you can go ahead and play first.
Okay. Shield Mage for 7. Wait, what am I doing? I'm going down to 13, not 17. Shield Mage. I'm going to take extra damage here. Can I shoot you? Oh, just out. I still think he's going to go right here. Yeah. A little bit away because I don't want you to blast on me. There we go. All right.
How much
That's
echo do you have right
13.
now? 13. Okay. Can drink 4. But I think I want to burst you out. And let's go down 7.
Okay.
And play Desperate Prowler.
Okay.
Let's see if he can get you to here.
It's going to be close. I think you just got enough room if you come right into me. Just help you out a little bit. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, yep. Hold on.
Funny enough, I think that might be my first activation.
I can't imagine why.
Okay, so this group follower is going to ambush your Kenzen Shield Mage.
Sounds
So,
good.
First attack.
Yep.
So that is a 15. It's a hit for 6.
Okay. I'm going to ward it for 3. And it'll do 0 because of resistance, if that's all right with you. Yep.
Yep.
It will proc my legacy.
Yep.
Oh. I'm going to show you this.
Okay.
And then gain 2. And bottom it. All right, your second attack.
Yep. Same thing.
Yep.
So that is just 4 damage.
Okay, which is
Reduced to
3. Whoop. Okay. Can my priest kill the flesh harper? That's the question. Maybe we'll kind of want to get greedy. Yeah, we'll go with the priest. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, so we're going to go with priest 1. He'll make an attack on the flesh ripper. I'll hit. Take 3.
Okay.
All right, before I pop it with my next attack, I'm just thinking.
Actually, before you do the second thing,
Okay.
I want to have at least you waste something. So I'm going to be down to 9. Yeah, 9. And I'm going to try to use Disembody. So I'm going to turn that into a grace.
All right,
unless
I'll
you
reversion that.
neutralize.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I go down to 9. And that will trigger my legacy again. I'll show you it. And I'm going to gain 2 echo, so I'll go back to 11. I don't, you know what, as much as I really want to, I think I'm going to keep this one on top. Yep, and then my second attack, yeah, I'll pop it. So,
Okay. So it's
hit.
going to be a hit, but the important part is, can you measure the 3 inches for me?
Yeah, well, you can just do this. So I think it's going to get, I'll start marking down my units.
Yeah, it's going to be killing one of my stitched corpse and 2 damage.
Yep.
Actually, just 2 because resistance.
Yep, but enough to kill it. So I gain 2 more, and then I go up to 31. 33, actually, for killing that. Right. And this is gone. And then I will... I think what I'm going to do is actually then also cast Rite of Healing for 4. Unless you counter it.
Do you want to try to neutralize my room for ward?
I do. Other reversions. So
Go
take
ahead.
that's a 7, and I go to 4.
Down to 5.
And that will proc my legacy again. I'll still showing you, so I gain 2 more. Still the Herald. And I'm going to gain 10, I think, on this guy. So I'll go up to 19.
Okay.
And that's her turn. Pretty good turn, I think.
Yeah, pretty good turn.
Here we go.
Wham her twice. Which one do I want to bring back? That's a good question. Who's back there? 6, 6.
While you're thinking, I'm going to ask, and maybe Fabio can just answer, or you can, Nicky. I'm curious, what card changed the most from testing to like the final product?
from the start.
Like, is there a specific like card or seeker or
Which
something like
card?
that that was just very like unlike what it actually ended up being?
He's throwing you off, Nicky.
I am.
Concentrate on the
Let
game.
Fabio, you answer it then while Nicky's thinking.
Okay, so I started working at Loot in November, so I was not involved in the game design for this game basically at all. I'm here to help with all future expansions and the growing of the game. So I cannot really tell you that for sure. I know a few cases and stories, and I know of many units that did not even come to be, who had art and gameplay and they were scrapped. So I think I'd say that's the one who changed the most, right? From existing to not existing. But jokes aside, I think that there are a lot of little nuances that change, but mostly these like very core units, we knew the design intent going forward. I say we, but I was not there, right? But the team knew the design intent going forward. And so I think if you look at a Dead at Arms or a Stitched Corpse or even a Valkyrie's Priest, you'll know that what changed is like the nuances and checks and balances. But if you look at a Duskwood Prowler, for example, that probably, if I'm guessing, my educated guess would be had many different iterations.
Makes sense.
I'm going to be bringing back my Dead at Arms with
All
Morrida.
right. So Morta's going. You gonna move her at all, or no?
I'm going to bring the Dead at Arms first
Sure.
because he's in the perfect position to trigger 2 swarms.
Mm-hmm.
And
We have John here who actually followed some of the playtesting and said that the Anushva disciple is one that really changed a lot.
4. Another 2, so 4.4.
Sure.
And another 1.6. No, it's 1.6.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This priest is gonna go. She'll. You did pay your echo for Runefold. I haven't been keeping track of how much echo you have. Yeah, you have. Okay. She'll gain 3 echo, and then heal Londriel for 2.
Okay.
And then I also gained 2 health on her because of Londriel's staying within 3 inches of Martyr.
Let's try to take that health back. With I'm going to be suffering 1, 2, 3.
All right.
I'm going to ping Londriel again.
Okay.
So it's a hit. So 4 damage.
I'll take it on the Guardian for 3.
So another one.
Yep. Oh wait, you healed though. So right.
Yeah.
So go back to 4.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
It's another hit.
14. Yep. So I'll take another 3 damage on the Guardian.
And the last one, which is going to be another hit. See, told you.
Nice. I will take it on Londriel.
Okay.
Yeah, this probably is a good time to go with Londriel, I think. Londriel's gonna swing on. We're gonna swing on this middle Dead at Arms, I think.
Okay.
Hit. So for 5 for that.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to be discarding Stitch Corpse.
Okay.
to
Good
give
resistance.
him resistance. So it's just
All right. And then the other one. Oh, there's the one. So no damage there.
great. Okay. In this case, let me think.
Oh wait. Let me think. I think I'm going to attempt to cast a manifest as well
Manifest as well.
for 5 when
What's
I'm still on Londriel's action, and I'm going to target the Prowler.
see you try to cancel rune fall again?
Nope, you got it.
Okay. So no, it's go down to okay. Now picking the targets is really important here. Londriel acted. This guy hasn't acted yet.
Mm-hmm.
Only the Guardian. But I'm not going to be killing the Guardian. But Londriel, I'm going to be attacking the Gateway Garden with
Okay.
the Dead of Arms 1.
Okay.
With the Dead of Arms 1. No, actually, I'm going to be activating the Stitch Corp first and attacking Londriel.
Okay.
So it's a hit. 4 damage.
Yeah, she'll take it.
Okay. So another one. So it's a grace. 3 damage.
Okay. I swing back. I'll take 2 on the Gateway Guardian. 13.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right,
You
my
can go
go.
ahead. Yeah.
All right. Gateway Guardian is gonna go. Heal 3. And then I'm going to attack this Dead at Arms, right? That hasn't gone, I believe. Dead at Arms 2. Yes.
None of them has.
Okay.
So attacking
First
the one with
one.
6.
Yeah, that'll kill it. Nice.
So I'm going to persist it.
Yep. And then I'll kill it with
Yeah.
the second attack. I gain 3.
It's so good if you could just let him live.
Next time.
What is dead may never die, Nicky.
That's really
that
bad though.
that was the one that you just tapped, right? Because neither of them activated, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
So this one goes here.
Yep. And then I think you just have the other Dead at Arms against the Guardian.
Yeah, but he's not going to be attacking the Guardian.
Nope. Okay.
No,
It's
to will it though. Let's see. I think the Guardian is not. The Guardian's not engaged otherwise. So technically could. Okay.
yeah, might as well.
I'm actually going to be shifting the Dead at Arms.
Oh, sneaky. Where are you going?
Um,
Oh, wait.
Here, I think. Should I ask? Save state? Should be able to fit here. Yeah. It's gonna be fit here. Okay, that's gonna
Good.
be it.
All right. My last guy is the Shield Mage. He will double attack into the Duskwood Prowler.
Okay.
That will hit for 3.
2, 3.
And another hit for 3.
2, 3.
All right, and then you can hit the button.
And round.
Draw 2. I'm gonna contest. Feels like a good time finally.
I think I'm going to be defending it.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. This guy just somehow like did he go there? Something knocked him over. I have no idea. I think it was Jason.
Wasn't me.
All right, I got a 3. Oh, Sustanar. All right. You gonna deploy first, or do you want me to?
I'm going to be deploying first.
Okay.
Let's add another Flesh Reaper.
Sure.
And the plan, was for him to be here.
Okay.
Hey, Zach, look at this card.
Looks good. All right, I'm gonna go down to 6 and play Salvation. Right there.
Because you clearly needed more protection.
I did. She doesn't even care about attacking. She just is extra hit points for Londriel and the Gateway Guardian. All right. You want me to go first? No, not this time. All right, that's fair.
This time. I'm going to be using the Scoop Crawler again.
Okay.
Let's try to do some damage.
Okay.
So, oop, no,
Oh.
no. I have first to go 1 down to 4. How much could you have right now?
6.
Okay, so could you first go down 2, and could you first discard a card for me?
Let me think about that. That's not good. Yeah, you can take whichever. Let me mix them up. Which one are you gonna grab? All right, you pick.
What do I want to pick? You already wasted 2 Valkyries, 1 reversion, 2 reversions. Okay, so now there's only 1 counter to Swifts. This one.
Pretty good one.
Oh, nice. So you lose
All
2
right.
as well.
Yep. All right, here you go.
Now 2 attacks. Pew! And stab. It's a grace, so 4 reduced to 3 if you take it on the...
I will take. Yeah, I'll take it on the Gateway Guardian. Actually, I'm gonna take it all the way on the Angel over here. So the Guardian to Angel.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. Another 4. So on her is 4, right? Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Well, same thing.
Yep. I'll take it on her. Oh, you can shoot her. I should have backed her up a little bit. That's fine. Oh, yep, she'll take it.
Okay. So your activation.
Alrighty. I think we're gonna go with the priest. It will just heal the salvation and then heal the Gateway Guardian. And then it's your go.
What to do here? I think this is probably the right one. So same thing as before. Attacking on, but this time attacking on Herald.
Sure.
First they suffering 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And ping. So that's a hit.
Okay. Take 4.
Go ahead.
I'll take 3 on the Guardian.
Okay. First normal attack. Another
I'll
hit,
hit.
4.
I'll take 4 on her. Okay.
Another attack. So it's just 1, so 0
Yep.
on the Guardian.
Yep.
Activation.
All right. Yep. The priest will go, and we'll double heal. Here we go.
Sweet. In this situation, I think I'm going to be piling on. It doesn't make very much of a difference. So it'll be on Herald of Salvation with Morrida.
Sure.
Jason,
Yeah.
can you
yeah.
refresh my mind on the echo and mastery of both players?
Sure. We are looking
Thank
at
you.
Pat being close to 40 at a whopping
Oof.
36 with 4 echo, with
1,
Nicky
0 damage.
at a close second
Yep.
with 20 mastery, 2 echo.
Okay.
Oh, double
Come
1.
on!
Oh no, this has
Okay.
got to be a joke.
So
And Nicky with
0 damage dealt.
Yep.
Um,
Any other actions?
no, I think for her that's probably going to be it.
And Nicky's what, guys? Stitch Corp with 2 health.
Yeah, it's probably going to be just stay put.
All right. Yeah, we'll go with this shield mage, and it's going to try to double kill, attack your prowler and kill it. Glance for 2, and another glance for 2. Oh, there we go. So down to 4.
Okay. Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay. So Flash Reaper on the Gated Guardian. I
Yep.
think. Flash Reaper on the Gated Guardian. Yeah, sure. So hit.
Yep.
And
Take,
5 damage if you take on the Guardian's 4.
Yeah, this is a good time to probably pop this off. So I'll gain like a million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I go up to 12. I'll block all of it, and then I'll proc my legacy. Yeah, this looks like a good one to draw. In case there's nothing I want in my deck, so I'll draw a rewrite.
Okay.
And then you go.
Second attack.
Yep.
Same thing. So
Okay.
another
Take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna save the state of this guy. If he walks over here. Yep. I think we'll do that. So he'll gain 3. And hey, you can make 2 attacks.
Zach had also mentioned in chat that was a mighty good Renaissance Guard play, Pat.
Yep. Look at me, I went to the Renaissance Fair. The joke is I can't pronounce Renaissance, or I can't even resonant.
Resonant. Yeah,
so
he had a
Renaissance Guard.
I kind of feel that has to be a unit now, the
Yeah.
Renaissance Guard.
Okay, so you said there was rotation for the
Yeah, from the Flesh Ripper and the Stitch Corpse on it.
So stage first.
Yep. So
It's
take
a
4. I'll go down to 3. Okay, there you
Flash Reaper.
go. That will miss, right? So I take 1.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it only has 3 accuracy.
And then I'm going to hit your Prowler because I'm within 1 now.
Yeah.
And it will be a miss. Yeah, but it'll kill it.
It will, unfortunately. Oh, that is bad. Very sad, very sad. Should have seen that one.
You going to disembody it or no?
No, this embody is just going to turn into a graze.
No, it is a graze.
Yeah, but this embody
Doesn't
is
it?
just going to turn into a graze. It
I thought
doesn't do
disembody turns a graze into a miss, right?
anything.
No, it just turns into graze. So if you
Oh
have
my
phase
gosh.
enter-
Okay, yeah. So then
Yeah.
never mind. Wow, I totally misread that card. Yeah. So that will kill it, and I go to what is it? 43.
Yep.
I should have done that last time. I really thought that it was pretty much the Shades ability. That's
No.
its turn. Actually, it'll cast Rewrite for 1. Why not? So we want to look at the top 2 cards. Oh, are you going to counter it? You can if you want. It's a channel. Or sorry, and it's for 2. I'm not on terrain. I'm an idiot. Any counter, Nicky?
No.
Okay, cool. Search 2. Okay, we'll finally draw this then, and keep the other one on top. So burn forward, draw it, and then it's your go.
I don't think there's much I can do right now.
Pat needs to just weather the storm.
Yeah. Got 2 models left.
Yeah, that is the issue. I should have took the Prowler there. I didn't calculate for the chance that you move the garden and
I was
just
actually
attacked him.
the backup was to fly the Salvation over and hit him, but I really thought that disembody turns not only a hit into a glance, but a glance into a miss. So that's why I was like, well, I got to get 2 attacks on him. But
Yeah.
do you want to play it out, or do you want to call it here? You think?
I think there's not much I can do here. Because I would need to kill either one of your units with
Yeah.
what should I call it?
And I have protection for days.
Yeah,
There are
days.
many people in chat saying charge Londriel and hope for a crit.
The thing is not hitting, because hitting in that case is not the problem. Because because of the what's the name? I forgot the name of the banner. The banner, you can just redirect to
the martyr.
Excellent.
Well,
Martyr's excellent.
yeah. So the salvation would shield for Londriel, which then would give it to the guardian, which then gives it to the shield mage. So I can distribute my damage to pretty much anyone I want, other than the priest right now.
Yeah. In this situation, it's basically like a attrition war. You can't just straightforward it. You cannot. Oh, I'm going to attack it and going to convert damage into kills.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that it's kind of hard to play on the on the matchup. It's something that a lot of people would, like I was saying before, you try to ram your head into the wall, and you go, oh, it's the wall.
Yeah.
In this situation, for example, one of the things I tried to do first was, I'm going to making waste echo, making waste cards. But all the times Morrida was out positioned by just 1 inch, and one of the things I was actually banking on was for you to not kill that thing, because most of the units I have that are easily killable, they are only worth like 3 echo at most.
Mhm.
So unless you kill the Flash Reaper, which is easier said than done, you needed to kill these 2 things. So it's something that you don't click right away, but sometimes when someone is like, oh, you're a 36, oh yeah, but you still need to like kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
before that turn actually happened. The problem was the Prowler.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I think the Guardian must have gained like 40 HP throughout this game, if not
Yeah,
more.
bro, I
But
mean, if you had the Guardian was like we're at like round 7, and you
round 6,
start
yeah, because of the double click. But yeah.
taking damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, round 6. So on round 6, and you probably heal like 15 just out of regeneration,
Yep.
and probably like 6 at least more from the priests.
Hmm.
Probably more.
Probably more than, yeah. I think just on the Guardian, yeah. But I think as you saw, like probably around 4 or 5, I stopped gaining Echo because I didn't need any more, and I just started healing. um, but yeah, yeah. This
Yeah,
is
the fact that I couldn't get the by like 1 inch to drain the echo, because it'd be like 4 echo each round.
mhm. Yeah. The Whisperer did work. I don't know. I was debating whether I was gonna regret ignoring it. But you were getting pretty low there. That I was thinking about just like dropping my salvation over here and then like flying and like hitting her through the wall because I think she can fit. Let me see. Can you do this trick?
There are
Actually,
some angles where you can. I don't know
yeah,
if
it doesn't
this
look like. Oh, this one was in one technically, if I'm not on right there. But so that was the other part that I was debating doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, good game.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad I still haven't lost a model since so my reign continues. But yeah,
It's
no,
just like it's one of the things that I think people struggle the most with Londriel and Sigrid is you have to understand that the game is not lost because the other player is not losing pieces. It's like you need to when you start getting them to lose pieces, it's probably going to be a domino because they just wasted all of their defenses. So it's like because I don't think you had the capability of preventing more damage after. Oh no, you still have one Resonant Guard.
I do have one
Could have
resident guard, but then actually, what I was just checking my deck, the thing I don't have is a lot of units. And so if
Yeah,
I start drawing into units now, especially with my echo gain, I'm just gonna spread out the damage even more, which is even more
yeah.
damaging. So like the exemplars are in there. They're pretty much just 16 extra HP for Londriel, the Guardian, and the other units. Like that's why they're just they're just a lot of HP that you give them, and they're both
Probably
protection too. So
supposed to behave like the idea is for you to try to spread out damage so your units don't die.
yeah,
Um, One of the things that actually helped out a lot was getting the 2 relics first, because
yeah,
if you needed to move more,
yeah.
um,
I mean, this one
with
didn't.
one,
This relic gave me 5 extra HP, but only regen 1. So like maybe the shield would have been better to give other stuff protection to negate it even more. Because I kind of forgot that these are both regen. So like it's like I
because
had like a half a relic here.
but you could always just pass to the guardian, which already had resistance one, so it was not really much of a problem.
But
I think it
but
was a good move.
it gives me
So,
+2 defense, more importantly, to everything, and also
yeah,
resistance 1 to other stuff as well. So I think that
but
in this scenario, since I already had the martyr, the Aegis would have been probably stronger on the
yeah,
Guardian.
fair enough. Fair enough. I like the heart here because it's a guaranteed play. Because even if you lose the the guardian early,
Hmm.
you get it back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do get it back, but then that relic is stuck there forever because it's never going to get picked up. But as you saw, like once the list
Yeah,
gets engaged, it just there's not very much movement. You were trying to do some tricky plays with the shifts and stuff like that to mess things up, but yeah, once the list gets engaged, there's usually very little movement going on in the list. So
yeah, yeah. I took a lot of time getting my shades because they would actually help me out a lot.
yeah.
Uh, like positioning back on the priest and forcing you, because it's one of the other things, because I had very low mobility units. I couldn't engage in your backlines if I
Hmm.
had my shades. Okay, move back here. to get the priest, you need to move your Londriel to attack, so it's retaliation from like 2 units. Your guardian wouldn't be doing much damage.
Yep.
But because on the round that I drew, I didn't drew any shade throughout the whole game, only on the last round. And my only Duskwood Prowler, the turn that I could engage, you had the Akensan Shimage on the back just to block it. I could engage on both of your priests.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I was curious if you were playing the Stitch Prowlers and they were doing work, but I was wondering if also you deploy them for Swarm 2 on, like, I don't know, if you play crossbows. I guess you already have Swarm 1 on the Dead Arms too, but yeah, if you could have gotten a Shade and then dropped the Stitch to give them Swarm 2 to do more damage on stuff, I think that would have been strong. But do you play the I know it doesn't affect Londriel or the Guardian as well, but the extra 2 damage, I can't think of the name of the spell. Wither, I think it is, or Writhing Pain.
I usually debate on whether I like it. I think Morrida is one of the decks I like it the most, but I kind of think of the Stitch Corpse as a nice substitute for it, because it can just, oh, I'm going to be dealing 2 damage. It's nice that you can combo on the Stitch Corpse, but I don't know. There's like a lot of things I like to have on Morrida, and I sometimes add it to the deck, sometimes I remove it. But it's nice, like damage on demand that she can back up.
Do you mind if
2
I
units
ask
that I
you?
couldn't do
Oh,
that
go.
would actually help me a lot would be the Archer and the Shades, because they can engage with units either from afar or to fly away and just be pesky.
Yeah,
But it's just part of the game. You don't
yeah.
necessarily draw the units that you.
I think you also maybe turned me on the Drown in Oblivion for the discard. The only thing I would have is you burned 1 right away when I had so many cards. I think you need to hold on to those until I'm only holding on to the good cards, right? Like once I spend because I'm going to spend Convokes, I'm going to spend Rewrites, I'm going to play the Priest like right away, and then what I'm going to hold is the valuable stuff, and I'm only going to play it when I actually need it, right?
I
So
kind
the
of felt
late
she went for your Echo.
Yeah,
she
the main
did,
idea
yeah,
on that would be to actually, because you only had 1 priest, would be okay. So you cannot like start moving your engine right away. So
sure,
trying to slow you down there, it's kind of like, okay, I can get you to remove a important card from your hand, but there is a lot of important cards for Londriel. It can take a lot of time for you to get to that point,
yeah,
and sometimes you need to stop it before it even starts going.
that makes sense, yeah. I
So it's
think
like,
that
okay,
I think
the
from my
fact that you
position,
do
I didn't feel the pressure, right? When you played it, I was just like, yeah, whatever you burn here, like I'm happy with it. That just from my perspective, like like it wasn't like that when you played that second one, I cringed because like if you would have hit Renaissance or the Resonant Guard, rather, that would have been pretty painful. So yeah,
Yeah, but even on the on the off chance that you get a really good spell, you at the worst case is most probably a 1-for-1. You waste 2 echo
yep,
to lose a card, and your opponent also loses 2 echo and lose a card. If it's a less important card, it's fine, but most of your spells are not important.
yeah. Sounds like it needs a
Yep.
buff to discard 2 cards, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Well, I think our time is pretty much wrapped up here because I know there's a meeting taking place in the room that Nicky's at, I think.
They're
She's got a
banging on the
meeting.
door. Stop playing in
Yeah,
there.
they're
It's that
stop
we
playing
have
games.
another meeting after that.
Yeah, so no, I appreciate it. Nikki, thank you so much for doing this. This is awesome. I know Pat was really excited
Yes,
for it. I
thank
know
you.
you were excited for it as well. So and everyone else who did watch, I'm sure. So hopefully we'll be able to do more of these in the future and even get them set up right for some better production value in a sense and make
Please,
it look prettier.
like a proper live stream.
Yeah, we'll get it running. So, but no, it was received very well. So I'm really happy that it turned out the way it did. And I'll post a deck list too in at least the general chat for people asking. So other than that, I think we'll wrap it up, and I will see everyone later.
Well said. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.